made it. We are here in Vietnam after 4 hours crossing the border from Quang Qua in Laos. For many of you travelers that you never do or you never heard about this route, I think it's the most beautiful route to take a boat from Nong Kiao all the way to Muang Qua, and then you can spend a night in Mang Qua, and then you can take a bus to here, Dien Bien Phu. This is the first city in Vietnam and Laos border. So now we are here, we're walking.
We're in Vietnam, and the first impression of Vietnam is that it's a bit more chaotic than Laos.
Yeah.
A lot more organized, like bigger, modern, coming from Laos where you barely can flush a toilet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
To this.
To this.
Proper city in the middle of the mountains. Beautiful.
And now we're going to the Victory Monument. We pay only 20,000 dong.
Less than $1.
Less than $1 to come to this beautiful monument. And you need to climb all these stairs.
We are Christian and Emily, and we are couple nomads. This is our story of how we quit our jobs to travel the world.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we are in Ta Ban in Sapa. Ta Ban is a small village outside of Sapa city center. It's around, I will say, 20-30 minutes to come here. Yeah, and we stay in a guest house, in a homestay. We found in Airbnb. We will gonna explain to you a lot about this. It was such a nice experience to be there and share with these people in their own house.
Yeah, we definitely recommend staying in homestays when you come to Sapa. You can spend a day or so in Sapa city center, but it isn't what you would see Sapa is seeing photos and when you're googling it. Sapa city center is more like a mini Macau type of style. It's very high energy vibe and lots of restaurants and bars and lights everywhere. So it's recommended that you go to one of the villages. So Sapa is surrounded by lots of villages, and Ta Ban is one of the nicest ones, and recommend for you to stay in one of the homestays. To get here from Sapa city center, you can take a taxi, which costs about $10.
Yeah.
There's also a motorbike taxi, but with a big backpack, that's something we didn't want to try.
Right, yeah. By the way, we stay in a hostel called Lustig Hostel in Sapa city center. I will highlight this. It's the best hostel I ever stayed in my life for the price that it is. It's so much value for money. They even do have like Apple TV in your room,
yeah,
with a massive TV for a private room and a balcony and all the amenities. So last time we were talking, I was saying that we were taking a bus from Dien Bien Phu to Sapa. It was such a nice experience in this boat. It's kind of like funny, but also a bit, irritated because it was so much delay. Because the driver, he wanted to stop every time to have a cigarette, to go to the toilet. Actually, to be fair, it was like a bus or a van with only goodies.
Yeah, there was more transportation for fruits and vegetables for locals to transport from Dien Bien Phu to Sapa or Lao Cai. And it was just like 3 of us foreigners and a couple of other locals. But most of the bus was packed with fruits.
Yeah. And then he asked me where I'm from, and I told him Colombia, and he started to give me the Bluetooth and play some salsa, and it was such a fun adventure. En Cali, mira, se sabe gozar.
If you come from Dien Bien Phu, you would have to take the bus, and it's like the road is slippery like this the entire time. So it will take a long time. Like it's supposed to take 6 hours. It probably took us 9 with all the stops that we did in random places to pick up fruits and drop off fruits everywhere.
Yeah. So in the homestay we stay is called Lazy Crazy. It's run by a guy called Jan. The first feeling we felt when we were there was welcoming. He invited us on an unexpected trekking tour to a waterfall.
Yeah, we basically just arrived, dropped our bags, had a chat with them, felt part of the family, and then they said, oh, we're gonna go to a waterfall, why don't you just come along? And we jumped on a motorbike and drove to 2 of the nearby waterfalls to go for a little swim, because it's quite hot at this time of the year that we've been here, so it's why a bit sweaty. That was a very unexpected experience.
Yeah.
They organized other tours as well, like hiking 1-2 hours or 6-7 hours, and also motorbike tours if you're into that. But you don't really need to go on a tour here. Like wherever you go walking, you just have fantastic views.
Yeah. Every night they do like a family dinner, and well, everyone share. Maybe a hot pot. The other day they did a pork stew with rice and was pretty much good.
Fantastic.
The French fries, oof,
Yeah.
so good.
They also run a bar, so to get to the homestay you have to walk up a very steep hill.
Yeah.
Says it should take 5 minutes. It probably takes a little bit more.
Yeah, very steep. Yeah.
But it's definitely worth it to go there. And then down the hill there is a bar on the main street that they also own, so you can come here to have a drink. And also on the main street there's lots of restaurants to walk to as well.
Every night they were doing a poker tournament with locals, so I took a chance and I sit on the table and play with them. It was such a nice experience because just Emily and myself were the only foreigners and the rest were locals speaking Vietnamese. If you want to know more about this homestay, we will leave the description on the link on the description below.
As we depart from Sapa to Hanoi, let me talk a little bit about our transportation. So there are 3 ways that you can go from Sapa to Hanoi. The first option is to take the train, which is the most expensive option. It's also not recommended to us. The other option is take a bus, which we're on right now. And there are 2 kinds of buses. One is called the sleeper bus. It's basically a normal bus with reclinable seats. It will cost you about $13 to $14 per person. And the other bus option is the one that we're on, which is called Royal. And it will cost you $2.5 more, so around $16 per person. And you get your own cabin for 2 people. So let me take you on a tour around our cabin. First, you can see that it's not the biggest. If you are like me, 160, you can fit comfortably. If you're 180, 185, you probably will fit fully, but it's okay. So that's it from Sapa. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you want to continue to follow our journey around the world, hit the subscribe button.
And if you want to continue our journey, don't hit the subscribe button below.
Don't hit the subscribe button. No. She said don't.
You do it.